Chant
क्या
everybody.
फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो थारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Yesterday we have seen and what we are supposed to learn from the first chapter of Gita is it is necessary that something goes wrong with us sometime in life. If the dream is very good, everything is lovely in the dream. You are sitting on a nice motorcycle and somebody, your beloved, is sitting behind, and you are driving somewhere in Switzerland, and everything is so beautiful. Nice Hindi cinema music is going on. That dream will not break. But in that same dream, when your motorcycle skids and goes in a deep valley, immediately the dream breaks. See? Everything was going on very well, perfectly all right, ready to fight the war. It was like riding a motorcycle and enjoying, ready to fight and kill them. See? And then this dream was shattered when Arjuna has to see that he has to fight with his own nears and dears. This is exactly is our story. When everything becomes perfectly all right, we are lost in that. Then something goes wrong sometime, somewhere. Suddenly, then we start thinking, let me go to temple, let me go to some palmist. Till then, I don't believe in that. When something goes wrong, one young boy, maybe about 25, 30, he was frustrated. He could not get any alliance to get married. He tried his best, but nothing was clicking. So, frustrated, he went to the palmist and he said, "Sir, kindly see why I am not getting married." So, the palmist said, "Dakshina first. Because after I tell you will not give anything, I know. First keep the amount." How much? Because you are young and therefore I suggest you give only 1001 rupees. And then he saw. He said, "My God, I have never seen such a palm in my life. A unique palm." What is the greatness, sir? On this palm it is written, Akhanda Ananda Yog. See? If you have to have Akhanda Ananda Yog, you cannot get married. So, when the Panditji told that you have got Akhanda Ananda Yoga. You cannot get married, man. See, whenever something goes wrong with us, then we start changing the direction of our thinking, of our life. This is what happened to Arjun in the first chapter. See, fighting with the enemies is never a problem. Fighting with our own nears and dears is a problem. See? Like some people ask us, Swamiji, you know my sons, I have done so much for them. But now I don't know what to do, where I have gone wrong. Everything has become upside down. What should I do? Why this is happening? I said, do you know, in the last life, you have taken a lot of debts from these fellows. You are not paid. Therefore, in this life, they have come as your children and taking every pie return. See, when something goes wrong, then we start thinking about life. See, friends. And then, if we are lucky and wise enough, more than lucky, more than wise enough, if there is a divine grace in our life, then we are turned towards satsanga. Tulsidaji writes in Ramcharitmanas, Binu Hari Krupa mile nahi santa. Without God's grace, we do not come across saints and sages. Now, when we come across saints and sages, then the second thing, what they do, they expose us to the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita. So, God's grace is we come across saints and sages. Now, if we all look within our life, we never knew that we are going to be to such a Mahatma and study and learn. We never knew. It just happens. See? Now, how many of us know each other? None. But it happened. This is the divine grace. Binu Hari Kripa mile nahi santa. Then, after we meet, the next step is the grace of the teacher, the Guru, the Mahatma, the Santa. What is their grace? They expose us to the scriptures like Bhagavad Gita. See? How many of us, whatever may be the age, have even thought of studying Bhagavad Gita? For us, maximum is go to the temple, ring the bell, and wait for the prasad. Nothing more than that. See? So, when we come across the teachers, the Mahatmas, we are exposed to the scriptures. So, by God's grace, we come across the teacher. By teacher's grace, we come across the scriptures. By scripture's grace, Shastra Krupa, we are exposed to the intricacies of life. What life is. Are we born because of somebody else's mistake? Are we growing because we cannot stop growing? Are we going to die one day because it is a formality to be completed? What life is. See? And when these three Krupa, so the Ishvara Krupa, the Guru Krupa, and the Shastra Krupa, the grace of the God, grace of the teacher, and grace of the scriptures. Out of the four, three are already with us. What is the last one? Last is Atma Krupa. Are we helping ourselves to grow in such a manner that our life is fulfilled? See, friends. Therefore, here in Bhagavad Gita, we are about to this point. First of all, stop complaining. Living at zero complaint level, stop complaining. We have to complain. That has become our second nature. Complain about something or the other. If there is nothing to complain, weather is there always. See, Swamiji, UK weather is so unpredictable, like you people, isn't it? Yes. No more complaining in life. One great achievement in life. No more complaining. So Arjuna was only complaining. And not only that, he was justifying that to that person, Bhagavan Krishna has to talk. So he gave a blow on his face. You important, talking like a wise man, but behaving like a fool? Gatasu na gatasuscha nanu shochanti pandita. And then, after having shaken him away, see, when the dream is good, we don't get out of the dream. But in the same dream, when something goes bad, we come out of the dream. So Arjuna was in the dream world of things happening around us. And so much lost. I am going to kill the Kauravas. What they have done. I am like the wow, wow, wow. In that dream, Bhagavan created an accident. You had to fight with your own nears and dears. And the dream broke. What is this going to happen now? See? Then Bhagavan brought to him, look here. Up to here we have seen yesterday. Look here. First principle of life according to Bhagavad Gita. Learn to learn from your every experience of life. If we cannot learn from the experience of our own life, even God cannot teach us. Don't push the guru outside. You must have seen what we do. We take the picture of the guru and crucify him on the wall. Hang there, don't come down. See, friends, this principle we have to understand. Food is in the plate. Hunger is in the pet. So by looking at the food, can our hunger be satiated? You have to eat. In the same manner, the guru and wisdom is outside and the problems are inside. So the external guru must enter inside. And how does he enter? When we are able to learn from what is taught. Friends, nobody can teach us anything. Everything we have to learn. In one Upanishad, it is clearly said, Kaivalya Upanishad. There the student asked the teacher, Adhihi Bhagavan Brahma Vidyam Varishtam Sada Sadbihi Sevyamanam Nigudham Yaya Chira Sarva Papam Vyapoya Parat Param Purusham Yati Divya. Hey Guru Maharaj, teach me Brahma Vidya. And Guru Maharaj very clearly tells, Shraddha Bhakti Dhyana Yoga Davaihi. You learn. See? In the Guru-Shishya relationship, the ball is in the court of the Shishya, disciple, not the Guru. We may say out of formality, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum, Bhagwan Krishna Jagat Guru. If he was really a Jagat Guru, why he failed to teach Duryodhan, Dushasan, Dhritarashtra? Because they are not ready to learn. Even Brahmaji comes and tells us that you are not body, but you are divine. आपको क्या मालूम है? Do you think we'll listen to him? We have to learn. And therefore, the process of learning is initiated in the second chapter. The first thing he tells, Matra Sparashastu Kaunteya Shitoshna Sukhadukkada Agama Paina Nityantanti Dikshasva Bharata. Bharata, Bha means knowledge. Rata means reveling. He who is reveling in knowledge, to him we are talking. Those who want a touch method, Those who want the things to happen because of somebody telling we are not capable, we should get it. No. See, the ultimate is the knowledge. So, hey Bharata, hey Arjun, learn from your experience. Now, what is the learning? Learning is very simple. Number one, any experience which is gathered by establishing a contact between our sense organs and the object, that experience falls in two categories. Either it gives us joy or it gives us sorrows. Sukha dukkhada. And both of them have got the same story. They begin in time, they remain for some time, and end after some time. And therefore, every experience, whatever it may be, it is temporary. Because of the temporary experience, to become permanently miserable is not the way of the wise. See? Learn. Then what is to be done? Tan titikshasva bharata. Learn to endure. See, friends, but we become so touchy. You know, there is one plant, touch me not. You must have seen that bush, touch me not. When you touch it, when somebody tells us, you are, see, I'll tell you one example about this thing. One girl in I think, New Zealand, with her father, I was going, and she says, Swami, let's go there. I said, come on, you go, I can't come. I am lazy. You go and see and come back. I'm waiting. Swamiji, please come see how beautiful it looks. So I like playing fool with the kids. So I said, look here, whatever looks beautiful is never beautiful. What do you mean? Teenage girl, maybe about 20 or so. What do you mean? What looks beautiful is never beautiful. For example, I told her, you look beautiful. Next 3 days, she did not talk to me. After 3 days, she cooled down. Then I said, see, when you love somebody and he makes a little fun with you, you get so upset. You have to live in this world. You don't know what is coming in front of you. So when we tell you something, it is to prepare you, not to condemn you. See, friends, Tan titikshasva bharata. Learn to endure in life. Otherwise, we will be crushed. Thereafter, Bhagavan brings the most important topic. How do we do this? So, another important message from second chapter of Bhagavad Gita is, he gives directly the ultimate knowledge. See, न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्य शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे. See, the truth is unborn, unchanging, undecaying, undying. Recognize this as you. Don't mistake yourself to be the body and suffer. And after that was told, I'm cutting it short. After that, Bhagavan says, therefore, if you want to discover your divine nature, what is required is the curtain by which you have covered yourself. You have to remove that curtain. And what is that curtain? The teacher says. What is our life? Our life is we interact with the world. So any interaction you take, every interaction has only two possibilities. Either we win or we are defeated. Like cricket, football, anything. Either we win or we are defeated. When we win, we gain. When we are defeated, we lose. When we gain, we are happy. When we lose, we are miserable. So three pairs. Victory or defeat, one pair. Gain or loss, second pair. Joy or sorrows, third pair. Bhagavan says, Sukha dukhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhaya yujjasva. See? keeping this principle in mind. What is the principle? This principle. Whenever you do anything in life, there are two options. Not choosable, but whatever can come to us is sometime we win, sometime we lose. See, there is a boy and he was wanting to get admission, studied very hard, and only by 1 mark he missed the IIT admission. And then he went to depression, what to do, what to do. So his mother called me, Swami, please talk to him. He listens only to you. I said, look here, life is not only goody, 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 goody. We have to learn to understand both parts of life. Then I gave him example. I said, one boy in California, he, very young child, maybe about 10 years or so, but somehow he was very good in chess. And when his chess playing was seen by the teacher there, he was so impressed. Come on, you know all these moves, I'll teach you. And he took this boy and started teaching him. And he became so good, came at a national level. And his teacher was sure he will win, whatever had happened. In a row, he won 3 games. Fourth and fifth, he failed. So although he won overall, but out of 5, he could not get 5, only 3. So he came home with a swollen face. Mummy, mummy, mummy. See, this is how the mother should be. Mother said, you are dumb. You have to learn to listen, no in life. Friends, these two principles we have to learn by heart. One, the ability to say no and the courage to listen no in life. This I learned from my mothers. You know, Bhagavan Krishna had one Yashoda because he left one Devaki for temporary. I left my Devaki and he was poor. I am very rich. I have got battalions of Yashoda all over the world. Now you know the children, with one mother how miserable you are. I have got so many of them. They make my life absolutely miserable. Eat this, eat this, eat this. If I say, look here, I can't eat, No, Swamiji, we are prepared with such a great love. Please eat, please eat. Are Baba, if I eat, I will die. Never mind, eat. That is their love. So when I discovered this principle, that by love they don't understand, then I raise my voice. No. Okay, Swamiji, who cares? We have to have this ability to deny temptations. Actually, I never wanted to smoke, but my friend told me once in a while you can smoke. Nobody will. And then, Dhumrapanam, Shatagodanam, Ekekash, Ganga Snanam. This is how we destroy our life. When we have no ability to deny. No means no. While taking food, you must have seen. Your food is over. And you please take one more thing. You take one. And okay. And afterwards, aaj jara jyada hi ho gaya. Every day the same story. Learn to say no. One. Similarly, we have to learn to listen no in life. Those who cannot listen no in life, they become totally frustrated on every small little issue. Life is a perfect balance between victory and defeat, gain and loss, joy and sorrows. If we understand this, what will happen? Tato yuddhaya yujasva. With this attitude, lead your life on war footings. Meaning, be ever alert. When we are on the war front, we can't tell the enemy, excuse me, this is my tea break, come afterwards. No. He will come anytime. In the same manner, this principle of accepting the life without creating any damage to our mind is the only way Bhagavad Gita teaches us. Tato yuddhaya yujjasva. Live dynamically. But how? Naivam papam avapsasi. Now, what is the meaning of papa? Papa means when we interact somewhere with someone on some issue, are we creating any dents and dashes on our mind in the form of likes or dislikes? See, protect your mind. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. किसी को आओ मत कहो फ्रेंड्स, किसी को जाओ मत कहो एनिमीज. You will remain ever cheerful, relaxed. See? Therefore, this samatvam yoga uchyate. The whole Bhagavad Gita tells only this principle. Whatever path you take, karma yoga or the um, atma sayyama yoga or bhakti yoga or jnana yoga, everywhere the same principle is brought out. See? Siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva samatvam yoga uchyate. Second chapter Bhagwan tells. Yes, थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियां, ये जीवन है. If you imagine, I should get only happiness, then you have not understood life. Those who are unfortunate, they don't get miseries in life. See, friends, life is complete when everything is experienced by us. See? Therefore, work in this world dynamically with this principle that we work in this world, but we protect our mind. Don't create friends and enemies. Don't become depressed or overjoyed. Maintain the balance. Samatvam yoga uchyate. After this was told, then the question came, if we have to practice this, then what is the technique? Now this verse you all know. The technique was told in the 47th verse. This is known to all of you. Karmanyevadhikaraste. You know all? Chant together. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भूः मा ते संगः अस्तु अकर्मणि. Now repeat after me. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्म फल हेतुर्भूः मा ते संगोस्त्व कर्मणि. Now here is the secret of living life happily. Normally, what we understand and what is the purport of this statement is a wide gap. One youngster in a college asked me this question. Because of Gita, our country is not progressing. I said, wow, as if everybody is studying Gita or what? He said, no, it is said in Gita that do your karma, don't expect any result. I said, that is not the meaning. That means do the job but don't take salary? No, that is not the meaning. Then what is the meaning? Be attentive. These are the basics of life. The first principle is, do we have an option whether to live in the present or in the future or in the past? We have no option. We all have to live in the utter present. We cannot live yesterday. We cannot live tomorrow. There is nothing to worry about it. There is no choice. Now, if you take this rule to yourself, I'll be happy only today. You can never be miserable in life. अरे एक ही दिन तो खुश रहना, रह लो ना. Only one day in a life. See? So, karmanyevadikaraste. We have no choice but to live in the present. Good. Now, whatever we do only in the present. I am talking to you not yesterday, not tomorrow. I am talking to you in the present. Now, you are also listening to me in the present. Now, if I imagine that after my talk is over, thereafter, you will give me a standing ovation and say, Swamiji, your talk was so awful. And thereafter, I will become happy. So, what I am doing unknowingly, I am postponing my happiness in the future period of time. And I'll be waiting for that. Now somebody will come and tell, Swamiji, it was good. Nobody came. These people, I don't think they understood anything. So while giving the talk, I am not happy. Afterwards, you have not told me it is good. Therefore, I am not happy. So I am creating my own miseries in life, is it not? Basics of life. On the contrary, now why we do this thing? When I want to be happy after getting something, the results come always in future period of time. And every action has got a different gestation length. So we are waiting for that time to come, and if it comes, then we will be happy. If it doesn't come, we are miserable. In short, we are unknowingly postponing our happiness in life. Those who postpone their happiness, they can never be happy in life. Then what Bhagavan Krishna says, you have no choice but to live in the present. How to spend the life? Karmanyevadhikaraste. How to spend the life? See? Ishavasya says, Kurvanneveha karmani jiji visheshadagam sama. That is the mantra in our happy mantra. Wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever you are, be 100%. In other words, don't add years to your life. If you want to curse somebody, don't do that. If you want to curse is, may you live long and suffer. What will you do by living long? See? These are the basics things. You should be clear about it. There are, suppose, let us take 4 or 5 examples. One person dies at the age of 20. Other dies at the age of 80. The third dies at the age of 200. And the fourth dies at the age of 800. For all of them, childhood is the same. And life is cheerful and happy only in the childhood. In the old age, life is a burden to ourselves and to others. What will you do by living long? Therefore, this mantra is interpreted in most of the translation. Kurvanneveha karamani jiji visheshadagam sama. Doing your karma, desire to live 100 years. No, that is not the purport. See? Then live 100% every moment of your life. Meaning, add life to your uh, every moment rather than adding moments to your life. And whenever you are 100% available, you are cheerful and happy. See, friends. Therefore, our Maha Mantra is be happy. You cannot be happy yesterday. You cannot be happy tomorrow. We can be happy now and here. And how to achieve that? Kurvanneveha karmani. Never retire in life. Keep yourself occupied and busy. There are many ways. We should not have time even to die. If the death comes, excuse me, I have to finish this job, okay? See, friends, kurvanneveha karmani. So, instead of seeking happiness in our life express happiness. Karmanyevadhikaraste. Now, what karma should be done? First of all, see those who have the sacred thread, Janu they call it. There are three threads in that. One thread is self-imposed bondage of responsibility towards the parents. Second is self-imposed bondage of responsibility towards the society. The third thread is self-imposed bondage for our spiritual evolution. These are our duty towards ourselves. And whenever something we impose ourselves by our own choice, it is not a bondage, it is a freedom. Now, those of you who have come here on your own choice, you will be enjoying. And those of you who are tied down with a rope, come no. Now they will be looking into the watch every time. क्या हो गया बाबा जी गर्म हो रहा ठंडा हो ही नहीं रहा. See how simple it is. Therefore, karmanyevadhikarasya. Don't seek happiness in life. Express happiness in everything that you do. And we can be happy only now. And if that happiness expresses, it will express through action, words, and the thoughts. And happy, thinking, dynamic person will never be miserable and never be a burden to the society. There are no regrets thereafter. First part, karmanyevadhikaraste. Ma phaleshu kadachana. Whatever has to happen, has to happen. Don't worry. Discover fulfillment in action, not fulfillment from action. But normally what happens? I have done so much for my children, Swamiji, but we were doing like this, but these days children don't respect the elders. What should we do? Cry, tabla peti leke. See, friends, we have lived our life. Let them live their life. I'll tell you one example in US. In San Jose, I was invited to one of my friend, Gujarati friend. When I went to his house, maybe about lunch, 12:30 time. So he says, Swamiji, my son is sleeping in his bedroom. If you can wake him up, bring him, we can take food together. In USA, there is nothing like free dinner. So I went. A king size bed and Kumbhakarna size that son sleeping diagonally in Bhujangasana. When I saw him that condition, I had no courage to touch him or wake him up. So I said, he may not be well, therefore he is sleeping. No, Swamiji, he is so horrible and I am fed up what to do with him. I knew what is coming. Immediately change the topic. This is the great art, my friends. Learn to change the topics. Like we can change the various TV serials, what we don't like. Change the topic. So I changed the topic. I said, hey, what is the food that you have made, man? And come on, let's eat food. Now only you eat. I said, okay, I have come for that. So he was not eating. And he started. Swamiji, back home in India, see, we were not like that. Now what is happening? When my father used to come to my room, I used to run to other room out of respect and reverence. Now when my son comes in my room, I run out of fear for him. What is my life? I said, you are born to run. Run or run. Complain, complain, complain. See? Then I asked him, your father allowed you to come to India? No, Swamiji, he doesn't understand. There is no opportunity in India. Therefore, I have come here. But he doesn't understand. What can I do? I said, the same genes have gone in your son. He also says the same. Dad doesn't understand anything. Hey, friends, genetic inheritance. Stop that. You have fulfilled your life if you are happy. Don't justify being miserable in life. Don't justify. Ma phaleshu kadachana. Then, third thing, ma karma phala hetur bhuhu. Karma phala hetu means what? Do not become the cause of creating the result of your action. Now, see, one example will make it clear. One lady came to meet me and she was crying. I said, Mama, why are you crying? Keep away. I don't like crying people. Swamiji, don't do like that. What will happen to me now? I said, I don't know what will happen. Today is Ekadashi and I have taken rice. Now what will happen? I said, nothing, you go to hell. Ekadashi, if you eat rice, you go to hell. No, Swamiji. I said, keep crying. It doesn't help. After some time, I said, Mama, keep cool. If you have got little cool mind, I can talk to you. Yes. When the food has gone inside your stomach, after that, three possibilities. One possibility, you get constipation. Second possibility, you get dysentery. Third possibility, your digestion is normal. So after eating the food, if you get constipation, is it a sin or a merit? If you get dysentery, it is a sin or a merit? If your digestion is normal, it is a sin or a merit? None. Because I am digesting the food, this notion does not come. But I am eating, that notion comes. Therefore, action plus sense of doership is equal to karma. Document plus authentication is a deed. So, ma karma phala hetur bhu means what? Remove that notion. I am doing this, I am doing that. What can we do? We can't even stop our sneezing. Sometimes it happens, you must have experienced in your own meetings. All people are sitting, something seriously being discussed, and one of them say, excuse me, and everybody is ready to receive his sneeze with all Purna Kumbha, and nothing comes. Hey, Dumbo, you can't even control the sneezing, you want to control the world. ऊपर वाला बैठा है, CCTV. See, friends, and therefore we become miserable. Ma karma phala heturvuhu. But we are unable to understand this, and therefore we suffer. One lady in Bombay came, told me, Swamiji, this world is very bad. I said, look here, I am not a manufacturer, go to him. Do you know what happened? I said, I don't know, and I don't want to know what happened. See, my neighbor got sweets in the morning to give me, she was telling. Now, what can you talk to such Amma? I was keeping quiet. Do you know why she got it? I kept quiet. Examination. Her son was declared in merit class at national level. I said, Mama, what are you talking? Are you in senses? If my son will come in merit, I will also distribute sweets to my neighbor. That is a tradition. Swamiji, you don't understand. I said, then you teach me. Now her question was, Swamiji, other people's children come in merit. My son failed 4 times. Why this happens? I said, Amma, to a chili plant, how can tomato come? When I said like this, he said, I don't understand what you are telling. I said, thank God. Otherwise, you will make my chutney. Friends, don't compare with anybody in life. Be yourself. No need to compare. Your abilities, your children, your success, your failures, your joy, don't compare. You are a unique principle in this world. But this is where we don't understand. We have done so much for our children, but they don't listen to us. Who asked you? There is one question, isn't it? Who asked you? Don't get lost. Focus attention only on spiritual evolution now. Enough is enough. See? And the last word, Bhagavan says, Mate sangastu akarmani, nikamme mat raho. Produce wealth, work hard throughout life, no retirement. One of my friend in Mumbai, I came from Australia and 24 hours gap, and next night I had a flight for London. It was June, raining also. He is my host. So I came out, it was so hot and raining and all that. And when I got into his car, he says, Swamiji, why are you running? You have no ashrams, you have no disciples, you have no projects, you don't want money. Why are you running here and there? Stay in one place. I said, thank you so much. Such a great concern for me. Now onwards, I will stay in your house, not go anywhere throughout my life. No, 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 I don't mean that. See, friends, before somebody has to tell us, go, we should have the wisdom to leave. See? One person asked this, Swamiji, you go to so many places. How come people receive you with such a great love and affection? It doesn't happen with us. What is the reason? I said, the reason is, before I reach their house, they know my day of departure. Like when I came on 4th, I came. So when I came on 4th, Raj Shekhar was happy. After one day, the title of happiness increases, more happy. After 2 days, more happy. After 3 days, 4 days, on the last day, thank God, Swamiji gone. Ah. See, friends, don't hang on to anything or anybody in this world. Charai veti. Keep moving, keep moving. See, keep the distance and remain close. Living together and creating distance is no way of wise living. See? Therefore, ma karma phala, ma te sangastu akarmani. And when you are busy, you don't require anything or anybody with you. You are busy with your work, whatever it may be. And with this attitude, when you live, your mind will remain at peace. And this whole thing, Bhagavan explains that this is called a Buddhi Yoga. Buddhi Yoga is leading life intelligently and not intellectually. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. They prove anybody will be miserable under this condition and that I am that. No. Live life intelligently. See? Buddhi Yoga. Esha te bihita sankhe buddhi yogam tu imam suno. Now what is the Buddhi Yoga? Bhagavan says, Shruti vipratipanna te yada sthāsyate nischala samadha vachala buddhi tada yogam avapsasi. See? Yada te mohakaliram buddhir vyatitarishati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasya shrutasya cha. When we observe our life, we come to know Shruti vipratipanna. We have heard so many things, and as a result, we have ended up in all confusions. See? Yadate moha kalilam. Kalila means kichad. Kalila means the mud. The mud of delusion, moha. Yada te moha kalilam tarishati. When you are out of the delusion, see, whole Bhagavad Gita does not give knowledge. Whole Bhagavad Gita helps us only to remove the delusion. I told you yesterday probably, Arjuna's question was, Karpanya dosho pahata swabhavaha pruchami tvam dharma sammudha cheta. Yashreyasyaad nishchitam bruhitanme shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam. Karpanya doshaha. Because of the self-pity, how can I kill my guru? How can I kill my grandfather? It will not be a sin. I will not do that. Self-pity. And therefore, dharma sammuda cheta. I am confused about what should be my approach in life today. See. And therefore, Arjuna's question was about not knowledge, but about the delusion. And at the end of Bhagavad Gita also, Bhagavan asked Arjuna the same question. See, Kachid eta shrutam partha tvaya ekagrena chetasa. Kachid ajnana sammoha pranashtaste dhananjaya. Hey Dhananjaya, has your delusion gone or not? It is not asked, did you get knowledge? Knowledge cannot be given. It is already our essential nature. We are divine. Problem is ajnana sammoha. Wrong notions are covering our divine nature. Therefore, Arjuna also replied the same way. Nashto moha. Now my delusion gone. What was the delusion? Delusion was whether I am a grandson, whether I am a disciple, I am a brother, or I am a warrior on the battlefield. See? Scientific discovery. Scientists do not create anything. Whatever is covered by ignorance, that ignorance is removed. In the same manner, we don't have to become divine. Our divinity is covered by wrong notions. In the morning class, we have seen we are all disturbed as Mr. Somebody. That somebody covers our essential nature. I am miserable as a son. I am miserable as a husband. I am miserable as a father. So these three non-existing entities, the son, the husband, and the father, they are covering the man. See, friends, in the same manner, we are carrying the burden of the wrong notions. Wrong notion about ourselves, what we are. Wrong notions about the world, what the world is. Wrong notion about God, where is He? Wrong notions about the spiritual practice. And wrong notion about God realization. These 5 wrong notions need to be corrected. That is all. We don't have to become divine. Our divinity is covered by that. Friends, and wrong notions are located in our mind. Therefore, morning class, mind your mind. If we take care of our mind, most of the problems will be dissolved. All the problems are only born and maintained in the mind. Therefore, yada te moha kalilam buddhirvati tarishati tada gantasi nirvedam shrotavyasa shrutasya you shall attain absolute dispassion. Dispassion doesn't mean going to forest and becoming a Babaji. No. There are 2 ways we withdraw from the world. One is dispassion and second is depression. In both the conditions, there is a withdrawal. A person who is in depression, he also, let's go for a movie. No, what is it? Okay, let's go for a walk. No, I don't feel like going. What happened to you? I don't know. I don't get interested in anything. Then commit suicide. No interest. Useless. Live cheerfully, happily, 100% every moment. See? What happened? I don't know. I feel depressed. Withdrawal under wrong notion is unhealthy condition of the mind. Withdrawal with wisdom is dispassion. So depression is a disease. Dispassion is wisdom. See? Nirvedamayat. You will not get unnecessarily influenced by anything or anybody in this world. Those who get into depression, they are very strong personalities. Take this simple calculation. More depressed, more hurt, more angry, more frustrated, height of ego. Less miserable, less frustrated, minimum ego. God does not have ego, therefore Paramananda. So, expression of divinity through us is directly proportionate to the quantity of happiness that comes out of us. Otherwise, all the time frustrated. See, one day one person went to his friend, and the friend was busy. Early morning, 6 o'clock. So the friend asked, Are Gupta ji, how come you have come so early in the morning? What to do, yaar? I was getting bored. Therefore, I thought, let me go to you. Who came to bore you? No, I was all alone. I was getting bored. You can imagine a person who gets bored of himself. What a solid bore he must be. How can you get bored of yourself? See? And if somebody is happy, we ask a question. Are Gupta ji, how come you are today very happy? Meaning, if he is miserable, it is a natural state. We are happy sometime, we are surprised. Come on, you are happy, yaar. What is wrong with you? See, friends. Therefore, these wrong notions we have to reject in our life. And with that steady wisdom you live. And in reply to this, Arjuna asked a question. Is it ever possible that our wisdom is always steady? This is the difference between yoga and Bhagavad Gita. See, Bhagavad Gita yoga is body should not be steady or unsteady. It doesn't matter. Wisdom should be steady. But you will see, normally yoga means what? Twisting the body, keeping in a most unenvious posture for a longer period of time, and yoga. See? I was in China. There was one yogi came from India, and I was also invited, so I went there. He was 103 years old, man. And he was demonstrating yoga postures on the stage. And all abnormal, impossible postures. Old man, yet he was doing. So he was standing on one leg like a crane, and other leg he took on his neck and standing straight and doing namaskar. And all the audience, now what do you want to prove? See? Standing on one leg, even the crane can do. That is not steadiness, should be in wisdom, not posture. See? Therefore, what is the meaning of steady wisdom? What is the meaning of meditation for him? How does he respond to the world? Kim prabhasheta, kim asita vrajeta kim. 4 questions he asks. So what is the message of Bhagavad Gita? Is this, that we have to have steady wisdom in our life. Wisdom should be steady. 4 principles. I'll tell you in one sentence, then tomorrow we'll go next topic. First, what is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom? Sthita ka bhasha samadhistasya keshava. What is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom? Bhagwan replies, Prajahati yada kaman sarvan parthamanogatan. When one lives at zero desire level, whatever is perfect, very good, nice, no desires. Yada sarvan, all, manogatan kaman, all the imagination, desires in our mind, see, prajahati, are given up once for all. Meaning, living at zero choice level. No choice. More the choice, more miseries. Lesser the choice, less miseries. No choice, no miseries. Prajahati yada ka. Does it mean a depression? ठीक है जो है खा लेते हैं. That is not the meaning. Then atmannevatmana tushtaha. Why he has no choice in his life? Because he has discovered fulfillment in his life. Atmannevatmana tushtaha. He is at peace with himself. That is the meaning of meditation for a man of steady wisdom. For us, meditation means, Swamiji, please teach us meditation. We are having a lot of tension. In Bombay, all the judges of Bombay High Court, they had organized something, and I was invited for giving 2 talks. And when I went there, they introduced Swamiji so and so. And Swamiji, we request you to teach us meditation because we all have to go through lot of tensions. Such cases come. To reduce the tension, teach us meditation. I said, okay. Then I said, please tell me the name of the so and who is he? Swamiji, he is Justice Agrawal. I said, very good. Do you do justice to the cases or do the judgment? The court delivers the judgment. Judgment need not be justice. See? In the same manner, meditation is not for mental problems. Like somebody wants to go to the gym and he is not allowed. You don't come in. Why I am not allowed? Because you are on crutches. You have got a belt over here. You have got a belt in your neck. With such a horrible body, what will you do in the gym? Who goes to gym? He who is healthy and wants to maintain the health. In the same manner, meditation is for those who are healthy and want to grow spiritually. See? For all other things, clean up yourself. Complete your all responsibilities sincerely, beautifully, perfectly. No regrets in the mind, no guilt, no arrogance, no past. Then we are qualified for meditation. Then the second step comes that dukkheshu anudvigramanaha sukheshu vigadaspruha. How does this wise man respond to the world? When the miseries come, he doesn't become miserable. When the happiness comes, he doesn't become addicted to happiness. The third, kimasita, what is the foundation? The foundation is rooted in his divine nature. Vrajeta kim, how does he move in this world? Cheerfully and happily, not getting entangled with anything or anybody in this world. This is how a man of steady wisdom moves in this world. This is the ideal presented for us. If we follow that, it will change our life. Let us give it a try and be happy in life. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha.